Hello everyone and welcome to this demo video of Mobile One, the mobile app for NiCE CXOne. My name is Ruben, I'm head of product and I will be guiding you through this video today. Now, first of all, what is Mobile One? Well, Mobile One is a native mobile app, iOS and Android available, that allows you to bring your NiCE CXOne interactions to your mobile device. Who is it for? It's not for your typical contact center agent. 99% of our use cases are actually outside of the contact center. Think about branch employees and private banking advisors in the finance industry, or field adjusters and claim handlers in the insurance industry, to even field technicians in the utility industry and anything beyond. Anyone who is mobile and has interactions with your customers is a really good use case for Mobile One. As I said, it's available on Android and iOS for both phones and tablets. And it basically allows you to take all voice interactions on your mobile or even make outbound voice interactions. Now, we are very integrated with NiCE CXOne. That also means that your login procedure is exactly the same as on the desktop, but we also have some additional integrations with CRM systems, of which I will show you today also how it works with the Salesforce mobile app. As you can see, the Mobile One app is an app like any other. Once you download it from the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store, you can simply open it on your mobile device and it will allow you to log in. Now, first of all, you will need to enter an organization name. That's something that you configure during our setup. And once you have your organization set up, you can log in. Now, that login will redirect you to the NiCE CX login page. In case you have a single sign-on like Azure or Google or Okta configured, it will also redirect you automatically to that single sign-on provider and you will be able to log in just as you're used to on your desktop version. Now, in this case, I will enter my username and my password. And once I'm done with that, I can sign in and it will log me into the app. Once you are logged in, you will arrive in what we call our home screen or our recent screen. In that screen, you will get an overview of all the recent interactions that you made. And it doesn't matter if that interaction was done on the desktop version of NiCE CXOne or on our Mobile One app. We are using the same technology in the background, so everything will be constantly in sync. Something that is also in sync is your status. On the top right, you see a small avatar. If I click my avatar, I will see my current status and I can also change my status. In this case, I'm in meeting, which means I won't be available for incoming calls. But if I set myself to available, it will switch my status to available. And now I'm available to receive an incoming interactions. Now, to receive incoming interactions, you don't need to have the app open, of course. If you are mobile, you want to close the app, just have it in the background. You can even lock your phone. It doesn't matter. The call will always come in. Now, if there is an incoming interaction coming in, and I have a separate phone here where I simulate a queue call, this is how it will look like on your mobile device. I can see it's a Mobile One audio, so I know it's a work call, and I can decline or accept this call. In this case, I will accept the call and you will see that it will automatically open the Mobile One app and it will bring me to this specific interaction. Now, important to notice is that this call is happening over WebRTC on the NiCE CXOne platform. That means that all the analytics, recordings and transcriptions and everything else that you have configured on NiCE CXOne will work in the exact same manner as if you would be calling on the desktop version. During the call, you can see which number or name is calling you or the name of the person. You can see via which skill they arrived to you as an agent. And you can also see a bunch of additional data. This is data that you can configure in your NiCE CXOne flow. And basically you can display it here in the app as well. Now, next to the flat data like location and account ID, you can also see this Salesforce link. In this case, it's a link to my specific contact object in Salesforce. What happens if I would click that button, it will ask me to open an external link and it will bring me to the Salesforce app to this specific contact in Salesforce. So that's the first integration that we have with Salesforce, but it works the same with other CRM systems, is that during a call, you can open up the CRM system and it will bring you to a specific object that you want to have. That's one integration, but a second integration is the click to dial. I am now in the Salesforce mobile app. What's also possible is that you can start a call from the Salesforce mobile app. I'm here in the contact Patty Lucas, and at the top you see this mobile call button. If I would hit that mobile call button, it will ask me call out with mobile app, and it will basically start an outbound call via mobile one. So that's the two-way app-to-app integration that we have with Salesforce, but it can work in a similar manner with Dynamics or ServiceNow or other CRM and service systems. Now, during your call, you have all your call controls available that you would expect. You can switch to Bluetooth, you can put the customer on hold, you can mute yourself, you have a keypad available, and you can even transfer the call to someone else. Now, after you hang up, and I will release the call here, it will bring you to your disposition. If you have a disposition code configured for this skill, it will ask you for a disposition. You can choose a disposition code, and you can even enter a small note here, which will immediately be entered into the NiCE CXOne system as well. I hit save, it closes the interaction, and it brings me back to my recent screen. So that's how simple it is to receive an inbound call and have a talk with your customer while you are mobile. Outbound calls work in a very similar manner. Let's say that I want to call back the person that just reached out to me. Then I can just hit the last line here in my recent screen, and it will ask me which skill I want to use to dial out. Now, this is important because it will also determine the number that the customer will see on the other end. In this case, I will choose one of our outbound skills, and as you will see, it will start an outbound call and it will start ringing on my other device here. When I pick up as a customer, again, the same principle, you are connected with your customer over the NiCE CXOne platform using WebRTC, and all the features of NiCE CXOne are available. If I would end this call, and with our outbound queue, for example, we don't have a disposition code configured in NiCE, I can just release this call, it will end the call, and will bring me back to my recent screen. For the rest, we really try to keep the app as simple as possible so that everyone can use it. For example, you also have your contacts available. In those contacts, you have your local contacts, which is basically all the contacts that are stored on your mobile phone, but you also have an overview of all the contacts that are stored in your address books in NiCE. So these are also available on the platform. Furthermore, you can also see which agents are available, so you can call other agents from here as well. You can see their availability, and you can also dial a skill that is available in your organization, and you can even see the amount of people that are currently available on that skill level. Lastly, we of course also have a keypad. That keypad can be used to just dial a number and start dialing to your customer. In everything that we do in the app, we try to keep things as simple as possible so that the switch from a normal personal phone to mobile one is really small and that it feels very intuitive to use. Now, if you're interested in our product, we are available on the NiCE CX Exchange marketplace of NiCE, and you can also find us, of course, on our website. We do offer a 10-day free trial, so please make sure if you want to test it out, that's the best way to really give it a go and see if it would work within your organization. Then there is nothing left for me to thank you for watching and listening. If you have any questions, we'll drop our contact details below. Don't hesitate to reach out. We're happy to set up a call and give you more information about the app and how it can fit your use case.